Good evening from the Eccentric Man. This is the Italian army up for its first proper game tonight against some French. And if we go from left to right at the front, we've got the 1441 light anti-tank gun. The two Stuarts are proxying in for L640s, the armoured car tanks, which are 8+ with auto cannons. I've got an anti-tank team veteran, sniper team veteran. Back to the left, I've got a Bersaglieri veterans infantry, and then I've got a normal unit of Italian infantry, so they're regular. A medium mortar, regular with spotter, and then I've got at the back an Ascari colonial unit. For this, they're going to be regular. The ones at front, another regular colonial, but they have scout. This is the army list from Duel in the Sun, and it's the East African, I think, one, and it gives you ability to upgrade the colonial troops, but you have to have a majority of colonial troops, like 2 troops there, and you can only take one of each other infantry unit. So we've got the Bersaglieri and the normal infantry. The scout rule allows them to flank either left or right, and also come in from the rear. I've then got a first lieutenant with his mate, veteran, and then a second lieutenant at the back, regular, and a veteran truck to take in whichever troops, probably the colonial ones.
Ready? Yep. Okay, I'm trying the French for the first time. Not painted, as we can see. Luckily I haven't got a proxy model, so I've pretty much got everything I need. Starting off over here, we have the Renault R40, which is 8 all round, which is nice with the French tanks. Light anti-tank gun and medium machine gun in the hull. You've got a Lafley tank destroyer, which is just basically a medium anti-tank gun mounted on the back of a flatbed truck, which is quite novel, so I should give that a go. Next to that, you've got the big monolith being the Shah B1, which has got a light anti-tank in the turret and light howitzer in the hull and a medium machine gun in the hull. 9 all round, which is quite nice. Very expensive tank, point-wise. Next up, we've got a Shah D1, which I say was obsolete by the Second World War, but it's 8 on the front, and it's got light anti-tank and medium machine gun in the hull. All of these are slow, not dreadfully slow, but slow. Next then we have some Senegalese regular troops, which are all tough fighters, which is quite good, and another unit of 7, which there should be another one there. That's a good point. There you go. Think of Senegalese, all mounted in these enclosed armoured personnel carriers, which are really handy because obviously if you do assault them, they don't have to get out and fight you back, which is quite good. Fitted only with light machine guns facing to the front. I then have got a Lafley 6-wheeled tractor, which needs a bit of work, but it's got 2 medium machine guns mounted on coaxially, which is quite handy. In there is going to be riding 5 inexperienced, and my command unit, which is made up of a captain and 2 veterans. They are veteran all round. I've found with these, because you've got the small turrets, the one-man turret, to move forward or do anything is you've obviously got to roll for an order. So having the captain with his 12-inch range, I think he has, that really helps with the +3. So that's pretty much it. That's 1250, which doesn't seem a lot, but there you go.
Right, the game this evening is going to be Manhunt. It's a defender attacker. We've rolled to see who's the defender, and I'd lost the first roll, but with the Italian special rule, I could roll it again, and I managed to sneak the defender for the scenario. So Colin's going to be trying to shoot my first lieutenant, and I'm going to try and keep him alive. So we'll move into setup for the game, which you can see there, which is the defender sets up the initial troops within 12 inches of the centre. So initial setup, and I've put my sniper in the building there and my mortar observer. Colin's put his sniper over in that building there. I've then had to put the 6 units within the 12 inches from the centre. So I've put the anti-tank rifle team in that corner of the walled building, or the walled courtyard anyway. And then a unit of Italian infantry next to them. And then I've got the Bersaglieri. And then the 1440 tank, or 1441 tank. My first lieutenant by the side of it. And my mortar. So Colin's just delving into the Easy Army to sort out his list. And then we'll head off into the rest of turn 1. The preparatory bombardment has come down. And the sniper got 1 pin. The artillery observer got a hit on his head. And he's dead. The mortar observer, I should say. Mortar team got 2 pins. The first lieutenant got 1 pin. The 1441 got 2 pins. The Bersaglieri got 2. The normal infantry didn't get any. And the anti-tank rifle got 1. So that was the preliminary bombardment done. So we'll move into the rest of turn 1. Right, first dice out is Colin's, and he's brought on the Char B, and that's going to take a shot with the light howitzer and the machine guns. Is it a whole machine gun?
Whole machine gun, yeah.
Whole machine gun, yeah. And the whole gun, the artillery piece onto them. They're going to go down. And then he's going to take the light anti-tank gun to shoot at the...
M40 or whatever it is.
The 1441.
1440.
1441.
Okay. Well, let's do that first.
It's a train timetable.
It's what?
It's a train timetable.
Right. We have got a range of 24. So that's within Uji range, short range. Moved for soft cover 5.
Yep.
5 it is.
5 it is.
5 it is. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
So that's a miss. Into them.
Yep.
They've gone down, so it's -2. Probably a 6, isn't it? So same again. It would be a 3, 4, gone down 6.
6.
6 then. Hit them.
Yep.
So we hit them with the 2-inch blast marker.
3.
4.
4.
4 there. So it's 4.
Regulars.
But it goes down to 2, doesn't it?
Yes.
So it's 2, -2. So that'll be 2 to kill.
2 to kill.
2 to kill. I'll be 2.
2 dead.
2 deadens. And right and fire with the medium machine gun.
Oops. Just moving that one. I should have
we're going to
remembered.
do the pins first, isn't it? D3 pins?
Yep.
Just one.
Just the one, right?
1 pin. And machine guns have got to be probably a 6 followed by 6 actually. We are at, 16. 16 range. So it would be a 3, move 4, down 6s.
Oh, good luck.
6s to hit. No.
No.
That's it.
So, 1 pin, yep.
Yep, 1 pin, 2
dead,
dead. Char D1.
Char D1 has come on and he's going to take a shot at the Italians who are down.
So moved on 3. 3, moved on 4, down 6s.
Yep.
Yep. 1. And they are regulars.
They are.
4. 1 dead.
Yep, another one dead.
Another 1 dead and a pin.
Another pin.
No.
Char D is going to take a shot at the...
Yep. And it's 23 inches, so it's within its close range.
Yeah.
So
5s.
5s again.
Yeah, 5s again.
Nope.
Nope.
We're trying, but no.
Very the anti-tank rifle up. He looks German, but he's Italian. He's going to take a shot at the Char D. Moved 4.
Yes, move 3 and...
Yeah, it's going to be within 12.
It's 4.
So 4's to hit.
Mm-hmm. Can you get a nice glance?
Let's do it in this little bit here.
Yay!
Yep, so that's a hit.
Hit. So we've got a pin.
And I need a 6. 6.
6 to glance. Whoa, you lucky swan.
And get a glance.
Q. And again.
And now to see what we do. 5 minus that.
2.
So it's immobilised.
It's true. It's good, isn't it?
And shall I roll to see if it's turret jammed?
Yeah, absolutely. 4, 5, 6 it is. Yes, it is.
Yep, turret jammed.
So it's pointing at them, isn't it?
Pointing at them.
There you go then.
So I've advanced up the 1440. It passed its leadership test because I did a snap to with the officer. and that is first lieutenant, so he can do 2 units. So I've done the first one, which is the 1441, and he's going to take a shot with his turret gun at the Shah B. So I've moved 4. Yeah, it's going to be 6, isn't it? With the whatchamacallit, and the pin and the
pin and moving,
soft cover. And soft cover. So another 6 needed, please. No. And then it's going to fire its machine guns at your truck.
What, is a whole one, yeah?
He's got 2 whole ones.
That's messy, isn't it?
That is messy.
It is.
So that's 10 dice.
So we've got moved.
Oops, I'm wandering all over the place.
You're within the short range, so you've moved. I've got soft cover, and it's a 6 again.
6 again?
6 again, yeah. Dagger. 2.
2. Oh, right. Right, so 6 is needed? No.
Yeah, reroll the 4, Ken. You've got cocked dice there, mate.
No. Right, advanced up the Bersaglieri. They passed the leadership test because of the first lieutenant, which was always quite useful, I think. It's worked quite well this time around. It's going to take 2 shots with 2 LMGs at the truck. So it's going to be 6s followed by 6s. 1. No. So nothing there, so let's move on to the next dice. Right, Colin is going to take a shot with a sniper. Long range shot.
It is.
At the Ujma flip.
At one of them. Need 3.
3s.
2.
Good, a miss.
Miss.
So, next dice up is the Italians, and what I've done is I've taken a leadership test on the mortar team. They've not got a spotter now, so they can only work in direct view. So what they're going to do is they're going to put a mortar round at that stricken Char D. So I need a 6. No. Abject failure with the 1. Right, so the Char B is going to have a go now. So he's going to do the light howitzer at the infantry unit. They've gone down again. So that's a
5.
5 for them.
Yep. I don't have to do my leadership test because I'm not moving.
Yep.
I can't move. So 5 to hit you.
You don't have to take leadership test to fire?
No.
Just to move.
Advanced move.
Yep.
5.
5s.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's 5.
So it's 5s are hits, and I think we've probably got 3 now. 3.
Yeah.
Because you spread out a bit.
Yep.
So 3, you're down, so it's 2. And
2s.
Minus 2. 2s. 1.
So 1 more dead.
1 more dead, and D3 pins.
Okie dokie.
3 this time.
Alright, that takes us up to 5.
So you're up to 5, and another 1 dead. Ken?
Yeah. Right, machine gun town now. 5 to hit. Yep.
1.
1.
And they're 4s?
4s, yeah.
No. So no more casualties.
No, that's 1 man dead. Right, a dice out for the Italians. So I've brought on the little L640, and it's going to take a shot at the Laffley. So it's got a light auto cannon. It's moved, so that would be a 4, but it's within 6, so it takes it down to 3. So let's see what we do with the dice.
1.
So it's 1.
1 hit. Move forward. You've got penetration.
Yep.
4 plus.
4 plus.
6.
6.
Penetrated.
Yep.
That's it, isn't it? Don't you penetrate trucks?
That's it. Penetrated, but do it 2 dice. So I've penetrated 8. No. So 2. It's immobilised.
Isn't it just penetrating dead?
No.
Trucks now.
No, it's on the
immobilised is great. I'll go with the
immobilised. 2 pins.
Yeah, go with that. It's not dead.
Yep, not dead.
It's not dead. It can still shoot. Can't shoot you, mind you.
So Colin failed to bring his little tanky on the flank to come behind my L640. So I've now got a dice out, and it's going to be the mortar to take a shot at the Char D, which I was targeting last time. So I need a 5 to hit it. So a 6. So that's a hit then.
Yep, hit.
Right, that's a hit. So got plus 3 penetration, so I need a 5. No, 1.
But you have got pins.
So we've got pins, and that is going to be
3.
3 pins.
Is it D3?
D3.
Yeah, it's medium mortar, isn't it?
Yeah, do 3 pins. So with my anti-tank rifle, I'm going to take a shot at the Char-D again, because Colin was very ungentlemanly and rallied it and lost 3 pins off of the 5, so he's got 2 pins left still. But we're going to give him a quick blast with the anti-tank rifle, so I need a 3 to hit. No. Sadly, I tried to bring on a truck with some troops and they failed their leadership test. Even though they were veterans, I needed a 9. The truck was veteran, needed a 9, but I rolled a 10. Next dice house is the French, and Colin is going to use that for his sniper to take a pot shot at the mortar team over here. So if it's within 36, and I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's going to need a 3.
3. Here we go then. Where do you want it?
Stick it in that field there.
Yep.
Yep, that's a hit.
We have a hit. And regulars?
Regulars, 4s.
Is it dead?
Yep, so that's a dead.
Mortar
I'd
team.
expect you want to kill the whole mortar team, don't you, with that?
I do really, yes. That would
Yeah,
be really
so that's
good.
it. Sniper takes out the mortar team. Right, we're going to take a little shot with the L640. Masquerading. And it's going to take a shot at them, so it's going to need 3s.
That'll be 1.
So that's 1.
So 2.
2 of them, yeah.
2 minus 1, isn't it?
Yep.
2 then.
2 then, and possible exceptional.
Okay. Yes.
Yep, that'd be your NCO.
You want the NCO? I don't know which one's the NCO, but we'll just take one out.
Yep.
And another one. Okay.
Right, yeah, so that's at least a pin.
Is it D2 pins?
It might be.
Yep.
1 pin.
1 the binder.
1 pin. So into turn 5, and it was an interesting turn 5 because the Italian rule came in that I dropped 3 dice below Colin's losses, so that put me on a -2 leadership test. Fortunately, the tank passed on a 6, so that was quite useful, quite lucky. So the little anti-tank team there charged out against the Tyralliers and took them out, which then has brought us back to just 2 dice down. So I'm back to the normal leadership test now. My officer team is running away, so Colin's going to have to make a decision this time. If he gets first dice, he's going to be able to combat them with the inexperienced squad. If not, he's going to have to try and shoot them to get a draw. So we'll see how we go. And as luck would have it, the first dice out is French, so Colin's charged up the inexperienced. So he's needing 5s to take out my first lieutenant.
You ready then?
We're ready.
1.
1 wound.
Which one's that? Is it this one?
That's that one, yeah.
Right, so he's a dead.
He's dead. So
You'll
I've
go
got
back.
1 dice, needing a 3. Oh no! And with that,
He's up.
Colin wins the game.
He wins the game.
I always find Manhunt an interesting scenario to play, especially with the confused rules where you can bring your troops on from any side or any table edge as long as the opponent hasn't brought anything on it that turn. So all really good fun. Hinged down to that last fight with the inexperienced squad and my officer. I thought I at least would get a 3 to do 1 damage and fight again, but no, didn't happen, so Colin took the game. A fun game. Playing the Italians for the first time, well, what did I think? Well, they're not bad. They've got a balanced force with the vehicles, and the squads. Very nice. I like the defence rule at the beginning, negated to a degree because of this scenario, because Colin didn't have to run on anybody. He could just advance on and fire. I got 1 defensive position, and of course it has to be set up facing forwards, which didn't really help me because I should have put the officer behind it and brought all my troops on every turn behind that flank, that my rear table edge. But hey, I didn't. I thought I'd go for something slightly different, and we'll see what would happen. What did bite me is the -2 leadership test when I went 3 units down against Colin's. We'd been okay up until that point, and then I lost a key leadership test with the Bursology in the middle. Because of the -2, they failed their leadership test and fell back. They were going to deal with the inexperienced infantry squad. Unfortunately, they fell back once and then had a foobar, so they were totally out of the game. But hey ho, that's how the strategies go. Had a bit of fun with the anti-tank rifle. Man of the match for me, taking out the little Char D, which was really good. One mistake we made was the Laffley truck. I did immobilise it, so it shouldn't have come forward to the hedge. Wouldn't have made any difference. He didn't do anything with it, but that was one of the little bits and pieces. But a good game, thoroughly enjoyable. Yeah, a good outing for the Italians. I've got a few bits on order, as I say, to fill up those proxied bits. Not sure how well they worked, the L6040s, but they're fun, I think, and they will make a good addition to the army. So we'll see how we go in our next report. Not sure when that will be. As of today, which is Thursday, the 1st of June, I've just had an operation on my left knee, an arthroscopy, to see what's wrong with it and to see if they can fix a little bit of it. I'm hoping that they can, because there was a bit of arthritis in it. So that was worth having done. But that's going to take me out for about a week before I can move around or sort of sit up mostly and sit at a table and game. It's also going to affect my painting, which is a bit sad. But Colin has got something on order for me, which is 10 buildings from a company on eBay, ready painted MDF buildings to put together. So I think I might be able to do them in my seated position with an elevated leg. But there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll get some more up as soon as we can. Probably get an unboxing of the eBay buildings, and for the company who supplied them. They're a UK company. I can't remember them in a moment, but we'll see when they arrive. So, like if you did, give it a tick. Share it if you would, if you think your friends would like it. But until the next time, take care.